everyone. Just a quick little demo on how to construct a digital color board. First, as you know, you have already gathered all of your conceptual photos, your lightings, your finishes, and your furniture. So you want to take those photos and place them in an arrangement like we discussed in the lecture. So let's take a look. I use a program where it's really actually called Hallmark, Hallmark Studio. But you can use you can use Word doc, you could use PowerPoint, whatever it is that you can just drag and place photos on. In this instance, I have just a blank canvas. I go and I have a Word doc. On this Word doc has all of my pictures of everything I love. So I will start to copy this and go back to whatever the canvas is I'm using and start to paste these items onto my paper. I'll continue to do this. And remember, what I want to do is group these items according to the room itself. So as I start to paste this and actually place things where they need to go, I'm formulating right now my living room. This is going to be my coffee table. That's going to be one of my chairs. And I will collect my lighting and my sofa from my Word doc. I also decided that I'm going to copy this and place it in. So as you start to see, you start to place in these items and create kind of a cluster and a collection, as we should say. And pretty soon it starts to come to life, and you will love the actual outcome. See, I have a little desk in this area too, as well. And as I continue with this, I will just continue to cut and paste and cut and paste and arrange things accordingly to the room. And as you see, it starts to come together. This gives you a chance to really edit your design and, see it all come together. Don't forget things like accessories, such as a rug. I believe I have a rug in here that I'm going to put underneath my darling little, and my light. I'm going to add my light, copy. This is the light in my living room. I think it's a very cool light. It's required that you do that. So the key is to space it out, making sure that you are creating an area that just kind of comes together. I think I have one more picture for this area. I'm just going to do one area for now. But as you can see, I just placed all of my photos here as I was collecting my ideas. I do this in my professional business all the time. I will just start to collect specifications and photos. Something like this, I might want to put over here. And then I have maybe a few pieces of art. Love art. You got to add a little art to make things really come alive. So I may add a piece or two of art and shrink it down. So as you can start to see, you can start to feel this space, and it really is coming together. And this becomes your living room. This perhaps this a desk, this is over the desk. And so when I do my elevations, that kind of comes together. This rug adds color and brings in the teals and the oranges into the space. It's a great way to tell the clients how you are going to put your design together. Now, once you get your clusters in each different area, let's say I had the living here, the dining here, the restroom finishes here. You also want to place callouts. Here, I have items like F1, living room sofa. And I will change that to a small font and maybe a font of my choice. I'm a Century Gothic girl, so I usually do everything in Century Gothic, just kind of my favorite. Let me get to it. There you are. There we go. And so now here I have my label for that sofa. And my client will certainly know what that is. Now, I also want to label the whole room. So I might copy this and paste it over here and just call this living room. And you want to go ahead, and maybe I make that just a little bigger. And you want to go ahead and kind of just create an area where you can feel like it's clustered together. Sometimes I even, maybe put lines or I layer them and actually kind of square it off. And I really do identify each. So go around and each piece of furniture label like I just did, F1 or lighting 1, lighting 2. And remember, it must meet up with the furniture plan and your elevations. Also, when you start getting into your bathrooms, you add some of the tile, just clip art of the tile, and go ahead and really make those finishes all together. And pretty soon you have an awesome, awesome color board. Now, another thing you want to add is your logo. So if you have a logo, you want to make sure that you can put that on there so you know what design firm it is, and also create the customers, the client's information. Mr. Smith, 2222, Cliff, Newport Beach. And you can create their own little information for the client. You really want to make sure the client wants to make sure that they know this is their design. I may even put a little shape around that, let's say a little square, and create an area that blocks out the client's information. So if you have Photoshop or other areas that you're able to utilize some of these shapes, like I said, I use Hallmark Studio. It's really great. It's so simple. I also use a lot of the Adobe suites. But you see, this is starting to come together, this beautiful digital board. Pretty soon, this will be covered with wonderful finishes and really give your client an idea of what design direction you're going. But most importantly, this is a selling tool. You want to show them your design through your interior design drawings, your floor plan, reflective ceiling plan, your finished flooring plan, your furniture plan, and all those beautiful elevations. And then you want to bring it all together with this digital color board that shows what goes where so they can really visualize exactly what you have put in your drawings. So remember, this is all about communication, selling your design intent, and then you top it off with that cover sheet just to give them the general information. So I look forward to seeing those digital color boards. I'm sure they'll be beautiful.